Good evening and welcome to the next installment of Pyjama Yoga. Super easy and lush tonight. So we're going to come and lie down. Just make sure you've got space behind you in order to take the arms and space either side of you as well. So just opening up the chest and just taking some deeper breaths tonight. So just coming to lie down. You might wish to have a little cushion underneath your head for part of it, so have something nearby. But we'll start off with the knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and hands by the side of the hips. So if you can turn the palms up to the ceiling and roll the shoulders underneath you. And just a little wriggle through the spine just to get comfy. And then we invite ourselves to soften. So softening down into the ground, into the surface beneath you. Let the feet become heavy, the hips, the shoulder, and the back of the head. And just take a moment just to feel into your body. Feel the weight of your body against the surface. And see if you can invite yourself to soften. To physically soften. To soften any emotions that might be at the forefront of your day. Just see if you can let them go. And we try and soften the mind, quieten the mind by focusing on the body, focusing on your breath. So just starting to notice the breath. And it might feel nice to take a deep inhale through the nose. And as you breathe out, open the mouth, let the breath go. And you might wish to repeat that a couple of times. Allowing the body to become heavier with the exhale. And then we'll gently start to rock the head from left to right, just to almost let any more thoughts come out of the head. Just rocking them away, really slow, heavy head, heavy shoulders. And when you feel ready, just resting somewhere in the center. So feeling the feet on the floor, you might wish to take the feet a little bit wider than the hips and let the knees knock in together, just to release any tension into the legs, into the hips. I'm going to start to move with the breath. So as you breathe in, we're going to sweep the fingers up towards the ceiling and then overhead towards the ground behind you. And try to not strain. You might wish to take the arms a little bit wider and have a looseness to the elbows as well. So try not to be rigid. As you breathe out, we bring the hands down by the side of the hips, nice and slow and steady. So we breathe in, lift up and over. Breathing out to release down. So really slow, we're inviting a slow breath in, and the breath marries the movement. Don't let the movement determine the length of the breath. Let the breath lead the way. And as you move in this way, how can you soften the shoulders? Just noticing if your face is tense, if you're squeezing that space between the eyebrows, frowning. See if you can soften the features in the face, around the eyes, around the jaw. Letting the tongue be heavy in the base of the mouth, a little space between the teeth. And a soft softness to your throat. Next time the arms come up overhead, we're going to let them rest there. So if you find that the hands reach the ground but the elbows don't, take the arms a bit wider, bend the elbows just a little bit. Find that point where you can release the arms. We want to release the shoulders and soften into the chest. Soften down into the lower ribs, into the tummy. Just take a couple of nice full breaths here. See if you can soften all the way down through the hips, through the feet. And the next exhale, bring the arms down by the side of the body. Let them become heavy. Shoulders releasing downwards. And again, just a couple of conscious breaths. And then if your knees are together, just separate the knees or gently take the knees from left to right just to ease the lower body. Soft, easy, slow movement, exploring how your body feels to move. When the knees turn to the right next, see if you can hold them there. You might wish to take the arms a little bit wider, maybe turning your head the opposite direction. And again, resisting this urge to force and to try. See if you can just let the body almost melt into this shape. Where can you release that effort? Relaxing the face. And we'll come back through center and take it the opposite way. Taking another breath. Let something soften. And come back through center. And we're going to come and lie all the way over onto the left side of the body. And this is where it might be nice to have a little cushion underneath your head so that we're not letting the head drop too far. So we try and keep the neck in line with the spine. We're going to take the left hand out long along the ground with the palm facing up. And we're going to bring the thighs so that they're at a right angle to your tummy. Stack the knees and have the ankles at a right angle to the thighs. So we're in this kind of zigzag shape. We'll bring our right hand on top of the left. And as you breathe in, we're going to slide your right hand all the way across your left arm, all the way across the collarbones towards your right shoulder. And pause. As you breathe out, we follow that journey all the way back, so palms come to touch. And we continue to move it in that way, and we allow the head and the chest to turn as you come to your shoulder. Breathing out, rolling back onto the ear. And just moving in that way. And the next time, as you come to your shoulder, pause. As you breathe out, let your arm open all the way out to the side, big T shape. And then come back, fingers to shoulder, and then all the way back down, palms touch. And we'll take that 2 more times. We breathe into the shoulder. Exhale to open up the arm out wide. Breathing into the shoulder. Exhaling all the way back down, palms touch. And last one. And all the way to close. Just pause on the side, let that top shoulder be heavy. And then really gently roll yourself over to the other side. And we start that process again. So right arm along the ground, knees at a right angle, ankles at a right angle, palms to touch. So as you breathe in, let the left hand slide across the right arm all the way to the shoulder. Let the chest open. Breathing out, palms to touch. Moving in that rhythm, trying to keep the knees together unless there's any discomfort in the back, in which case just allow the knees to glide with you. And then this next time we start to add on, so we breathe into the shoulder. As you exhale, open the arm out to the ground. Breathing back into the shoulder and exhaling, palms to touch. Just taking that 2 more times, nice and steady. Remembering the movement leads the breath. So make it fit your breath. And the last one. As palms come to touch this next time, just pause, relax the top shoulder, and then very gently roll onto your back. Just have the hands away from the hips, palms up. See how the shoulders feel now. Just take a couple of nice slow breaths. And either stay here or bring the knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. And rolling onto one side before coming up into the seat if you choose. Give the shoulders a roll, maybe the ribs a little roll. Notice how you feel. Bring the hands together at the heart. Bring a smile to your lips. Just being grateful for taking a little time out for yourself. So we bow the head to the hands, the mind to the body. Namaste. Thank you so much.